Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I see myself being in a committed relationship like that.
Do you see yourself getting married in the future? Not to each other, just in general.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I see myself being in a committed relationship like that. For me, being in a relationship is great, but I feel like marriage is just like the final, like the final thing of a relationship. And I see myself just being a wife, really.
Anything to say?
What you say?
Okay.
Next
question.
Me, honestly.
In your opinion, what is the most important aspect of a relationship or a marriage?
Sorry, can we repeat that one more time?
In your opinion, or like from your experiences, what do you think is the most important part of a relationship or marriage?
Not just being like reliable, but I think like being there for each other, really, because I feel like at the end of the day, when you go home, the only person you have is your person, your significant other, right? So of course you can have your friends at the end of the day, but it's not the same type of relationship, you know what I mean? So you just want to have that person you can rely on, and someone that's going to be there for you, and you can be there for them, make them feel the same way, vice versa. Yeah.
Next question.
Anything
What?
to say?
Communication.
What's good?
That's a good one. Next, what do you think differentiates a relationship from a bond with a friend?
Okay, for me,
Marriage. It's
I
supposed to be
think-
marriage, not.
I
They're
feel
not married, are they?
this is because we're the before people, right? Yeah. Well, I feel like you can always have like the ultimate best friend, but not that it will never amount, but they're completely different types of relationships. Because like for me, like even when I think about, oh my gosh, boyfriend, best friend, it's hard for me to choose because like they're both at the highest pedestal or whatever, because they both are a very significant relationship, but they're completely different. There's definitely love in both, but the same kind of love I have for my best friend is not the same kind of love you have for your significant other. You know what I mean? So you can't really say they're the same. They're both the same as the amount of love you have for the person, but they're different kinds of love and things that you like share with each other. Like, yeah.
Next, what do you think conflicting values can make or break a relationship?
Yes.
This is like your values, like your...
Yes. For me personally, I feel like a lot. I always hear people say you shouldn't let one's value think, and I agree. Like you shouldn't let the way someone thinks, the way someone else thinks, determine if you're gonna be with them or be friends with them, or be with them in a relationship. But some things are like serious. Like, let's say you're sorry. Like values, okay, values are values. If you don't know, like this is like not race, but like say certain things, certain things like okay, political view. That's just an example. People say because of my political view you're not gonna be with me. Of course not. If you have people are in different our relationship have different political views, that's okay, that's totally fine. But if you follow someone who legit doesn't like my kind, I'm sorry, that counts. You know what I mean? Like who cares if you have a different political view? I don't feel like that should determine a friendship. But if you follow someone who does this, and this, that affects, if it's extreme, I feel like there's like a line that you can cross. Obviously, if we're best friends or we're in a relationship, if he believes something else, that's fine. I believe something, that's okay. We're not the exact same person. But if you believe that I should be like, my rights, something like that, then sorry, that breaks it real quick. Because how am I going to say because your political view is different, I shouldn't be with you? That's crazy. Like, we all have different beliefs. But there's a point where it becomes to my being and just social, like... I don't know, I'm trying to find the word to use, but I think you get where I'm getting at. You know what I mean? Like, there's an extent. You don't just say, no matter what they believe, I don't mind. Like, I have a limit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? All right, next question.
Last question. In your opinion, do you think marriage is important?
I feel like that... I was going to say, I feel like I answered something like that, but that was myself. Yeah, okay. So, in general...
Do you think marriage is important?
Well, growing up, I feel like that was what I... Yeah, when I was growing up, I feel that was what I was led to believe. But then thinking to myself, like, if me as a person didn't want to get married, that should not be an issue. Some people don't see themselves being in a relationship at all, or even being married, and that's totally okay. But me personally, I feel like it's an important aspect of my life. It's something I will be participating in. All right.
Do you think marriage is important?
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
He did.
There we go. That's it, guys.
And you're gonna